Good morning, it's Chris Lingenfelter. I can't believe already it's day 3 of Pack Expo, the last day. We've seen a lot, but with 1 million square feet of cool exhibits, there's still a lot for us to cover today. As always, please comment, let us know what you like and what you didn't like, and yeah, let's hit it. So we're here in the Soft Robotics booth. It's the North Hall 10311, and I'm joined by Jonathan Weiss, who's a strategic account manager at Soft Robotics.
So Soft Robotics has been in business for about 10 years ago. Originally started off as a soft gripper company,
Okay.
which really has shifted focus over the last couple of years now. We're really an AI company that has a soft gripper technology.
So John, I understand we have a SIP machine behind us. Tell us what that's all about.
That's correct. So we're showing you 3 different aspects of what we can do with our mGrip AI technology. First is singulate. So we're taking hamburgers from bulk and singulate them down so that we can inspect the product, right? So we're looking at the burgers, verifying if we're looking at the top side of the burger or the back side of the burger. And then the final step in that process is actually packaging that product, right? So we're flipping the burgers if they're upside down and then packaging that into a stylized package.
And are you flipping it because for a customer presentation, it looks better to have the grill side up?
Absolutely, yes.
Well, hey John, thanks for showing us around. Appreciate it. And good luck with the rest of the show.
Thank you, appreciate that.
I'm here with Angelo Morales from First Robotics. Angelo, this is fantastic. You've got trade show booth here, 2 teams showing off their technology. Now, I understand, Angelo, that you yourself you were involved in First Robotics in this day.
Yeah, 4 years.
4 years, and then you graduated, and now you're employed by First Robotics, helping organize the competitions.
Yep.
And plug for New Hampshire. I don't know. We were just talking about how First Robotics was actually started by Dean Kamen in New Hampshire.
Yep, one of the founders.
All right. Well, hey, thanks so much. Anything our viewers should know about First Robotics?
If you can go to the event, they're always looking for volunteers, mentors, and everything like that. You know, this is an amazing program. Kids learn so much from that. You know, we need a lot of support from volunteers. And if anyone that's willing to support, go ahead. Kids really appreciate it. Whatnot.
There you heard it, folks. Volunteer at your local First Robotics team. Donate equipment. They're always looking for equipment, volunteer time, whatnot. It's a great program, gets kids involved in STEM, and they're the future roboticists. So we're back in the Cardex booth here in the North Hall, and I'm joined by Mitch Hayes and TJ Fanning. TJ's with SVT Robotics, and they're kind of this middleware layer that connects the technology, like Cardex's technology, to the ERP or WMS system. TJ, tell us a little bit about how that works.
Yeah, so we're a multi-robot orchestration recognized by Gartner, and really what we are focused on is simplifying the integrations of great partners to existing host WMS systems, ERPs, etc., and really minimizing that cost associated with integrating multiple technologies into your supply chain.
And what kind of things have you done with Cardex?
Yeah, so great. So Cardex is one of our partners that we've built a softbot for. And what that really means is we've taken their APIs and we've extended those APIs to now work with any protocol associated with your existing host. So that could be with Manhattan, that could be SAP, that could be Daponsko, Fishbowl, Blue Yonder, and others. Really making it much simpler and easier for you to go ahead and integrate and deploy that project.
And so, Mitch, tell me, what are the advantages for your customers?
And I think for Cardex, one of the things that makes us the fastest growing global auto store provider is our extreme focus on the customer, not only on day one with the install, but through the lifetime of the system. And partnering with SVT allows us to do that really by reducing cost and simplifying optimizations and changes that may happen in the WMS throughout the lifetime of the system.
And so anything else coming in the future from a Cardex perspective?
Yeah, we actually just recently launched our new WS platform. It's very focused on AutoStore and an end-to-end pick and pack WES. It's called PhilX.
PhilX, okay.
PhilX, yep.
Exciting. Well, we will check in with you guys in Atlanta at ModeX. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thank you.
Mitch, appreciate your time. TJ, thanks so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks. All right, so we're here in the North Hall with CMES, a mixed case palletizing solution, and Dave Callum is with CMES, based in you're in the Chicago area, but the company's based in Seattle. Tell us a little bit about CMES.
So CMES is an AI-based random both depalletizer and palletizer. So on one side, we can take a palletizing of any shape and size, regardless of boxes on it, and we will find and depalletize the product off of it. On the palletizing side, that's where the magic is. It runs any product that comes under the camera, we'll capture the data about that box, we'll store that information, run it through algorithms, and then we can randomly palletize, generating our own pattern. That's really something the industry has not seen.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.
Take care. So we're here in the North Hall. I'm joined by Matt Somerville from Real Time Robotics. It's booth 111. It's actually the Mitsubishi booth, but you guys are showing off Real Time Robotics here and your multi-robot. Tell us a little bit about, one, the company, Matt, and then two, the solution.
Yeah, so what we're doing is Real Time Robotics is based out of Boston, Massachusetts. We are a collision-free motion planning software. And what we do is we have our standalone platform called Rapid Plan that is used to design the cell, do all of your path planning, and then ultimately control robots in real time and allowing them not to collide with each other or the static environment. And we actually can do that with up to 16 robots at once.
16 robots, so that's either a very big bin or a different kind of application?
Yeah, so that's going to be spread across many applications. Really, it's more about the technology than the actual specific application.
Excellent. Well, hey, Matt, good luck with the rest of the show.
Thank you.
Very nice to meet you, and safe travels back to Boston.
You too. Thank you.
So I'm here with Nick Malwicki from Big Joe Fork Trucks, and he was showing me their autonomous pallet moving AMR. Very cool. Nick, first, before we get into the technology, tell us a little bit about Big Joe. You guys have been around for quite a while.
Yes, we've been around since 1951. The autonomous division is very new to Big Joe within the last 2 years, and our autonomous pallet mover has started to being commercialized as of March of this year. We released it in ProMat. Now we're at PAC Expo. Very excited to be here. We're actually demoing new features that we have included over the last 6 months, which includes dynamic rerouting. We have a map feature that we can show on our user interface, as well as zone rules where we can now designate continuous horn honking, slow down zones, no-go zones to avoid areas in the operational footprint of that AMR.
So Nick, I'm picturing like you're coming out of an aisle and there's a busy cross traffic,
Yes.
so it can slow down, go slower, honk the horn, that kind
Yes.
of thing. So if you've got folks who are not autonomous, who are moving loads around, it's safer, I assume.
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent. And I saw it just moved that pallet, the blue pallet over there, and put it down. And now to pick up a pallet, a human goes and picks the pallet up, and then sends the load on its merry way.
So it's always manual pickup of our pallets, and then it's autonomous navigation and autonomous drop-off. We can do a point A to point B where it will wait for an operator to do something new, or it can go from A to B, drop the pallet, return back to A, rinse and repeat all day long. We can set up zones where it will look for the first available pallet position to be able to drop a pallet in. It is on the device. Everything is on our user interface. Everything is housed on the unit itself.
Awesome. Nick, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of the show and your time here in Vegas.
Thanks, Chris.
So I'm here with Colin Mansfield from Yard Management Systems. We're in the North Hall, and Colin, tell me a little bit about the company Yard Management Systems. I mean, very well, appropriately named, I think,
Yes.
but tell us what you guys do.
Yeah, so we provide a yard management solution basically to manage and track assets, trailers, containers, and trucks in the shipping yard. Anywhere between the gate and the dock doors of that facility, basically we cover the parking lot.
Gotcha. So I guess that would probably start with like an appointment download and then checking in at the gate.
That's absolutely right. Yeah, typically everything starts with an appointment. And a lot of times our customers already have like a TMS or a WMS that they're doing their appointments through. So we can either integrate with that or they can use our system. Once that appointment arrives, they get checked in, and then we handle all of the movements that happen in the yard. You know, our founders, Jeff and Margaret, really started from a logistics background. And because of that, they look at this through the lens of how can we make it as easy to learn and simple to use for employees as possible.
So how would I decide that that trailer going to that dock door was a priority?
Sure. Well, every operation is a little bit different, but one of the ways that our customers use the system to prioritize loads is to prevent things like unnecessary fees, like detention and demurrage. So a great example of that would be if a carrier comes into your yard and they say, hey, I need that trailer back in a day or else you owe me money. That can be really hard for operations to manage if they're still using spreadsheets and radios and very manual forms of command and control. So what we do is we make it super easy. We say, look, we're gonna have a rule in the background, and if that trailer is in the yard past 12 hours, we'll put a red stripe on it, let you know, hey, that's important. And if it's in the yard past that 24-hour threshold in this example, then we'll turn it fully red. And we'll say, hey, now that needs to become a priority. You're paying unnecessary fees. We've had customers save $2.5 million in a year, $500,000 in a year, and it's not a magic wand. All we're doing is we're bringing visibility.
Very cool. Colin, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your time here in Las Vegas, and thanks for the introduction to yard management systems and your YMS technology.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, take care.
Yep.
So it's Chris Lingenfelter with Robot Advisors, wrapping up a really great week of good content, fantastic interviews here at PAC Expo in Las Vegas. I hope you've enjoyed our video daily recaps. Please like us on LinkedIn or follow us on our website. We have no less than 5 trade shows planned for next year with daily video recaps. But for now, from the Sin City, it's goodbye and we'll see you later.